Live from Edgewater, it's Good Evening with Pat Whalen.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, hello, yes, nice to see you. Good evening, welcome to Good Evening with Pat Whalen. I'm Pat Whalen. As you may have guessed, did everyone have a pleasant Thanksgiving? Did we really? Excellent. Gobble, gobble. Thank you so much. Turkey Tom is here. I had a really nice Thanksgiving. I only argued with my father for an hour and a half this year over the phone. I didn't go home, so it was a really long conversation, but we kept it short. Just an hour and a half this year, which was nice. How are you? Thanks. It's good. We have a nice rapport here. Thank you all so much for being here. Episode 15 tonight. Episode 15. 15th episode ever of all time, which is really nice because it's like the first episode 15. We might do another one next year. I don't know. Stay tuned. We are on the website besteveningever.com. We have a hashtag, which is Best Evening Ever. We're on Instagram at Best Evening Ever. Did you see where I'm going with this? It's Best Evening Ever. But it's really nice to see you all, and I'd just like to start with what's going on in the news. Anyone? You know, me first. What do you think? You can go next? Thank you so much. Well, to start with, I would like to say that in anticipation of his daughter's birth, Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg intends to take 2 months off from work to spend more time with his family. They actually just gave birth to their daughter today. It's great. Great news. Come on. It's really nice. We love Mark here, but you know, if you thought baby pictures were a problem before, yeah, look out. It's going to be a long winter. The Smithsonian says that the Statue of Liberty, seen here, was originally supposed to be a Muslim woman. The initial designs of the statue had her dressed in traditional Muslim garb, as you can see on the left. It's absolutely true. And when asked what prompted the change, historians said that she just considers herself less religious these days, more spiritual. Which I can relate to. Albany resident Bruce Roeder has an idea that would harness the city's most abundant natural resource, political corruption. Mr. Roeder has proposed building a corruption museum. It's true, yeah, it sounds kind of neat. I think we should get one out here, actually. Admission is $12.50, unless you know a guy. Missouri State Representative Stacey Newman has proposed a bill that would put the same restrictions on gun purchasers as it does women who are seeking an abortion. Yeah. I think this is pretty great. The bill states that gun buyers have a 72-hour waiting period, and they have to, this is absolutely true, and they have to confer and discuss with a licensed physician before purchase. I think this is hilarious. But of course, Planned Weaponhood is up in arms about this. But as astute observers of the issues know, only like 7% of their funding actually goes to gun sales. Most of their efforts go toward gun care, gun prevention. You know what I mean? I think it's something everyone can get behind. UFC fighter Holly Holm asked Beyonce what her name was as she was introduced to her last week. Again, true. She was introduced to Jay-Z and Beyonce. She's like, "Hello, Jay-Z, and you are?" Imagine? Which is actually the most Beyonce thing anyone has ever done. Full circle. Full circle. An Oklahoma man was arrested earlier last week for 42 drive-by shootings in one night. It's not great. Luckily, no one was hurt, no humans were hurt, but one dog was shot in the leg, not fatally. The dog is okay, it is recovering, seriously. When asked to comment, the NRA stated, could have been only 37 drive-by shootings if that dog had been armed. Let freedom ring. Turkey is under fire this week after Russian officials... It's very funny. No, Neil, the country Turkey, actually. Do we have a picture of the country? That's right. No, the nation of Turkey. Do we have... Okay, thank you. That's great. That's the one. That's the one. Russian military officials claim to have evidence that Turkey has been trading with ISIS. They have been apparently getting oil from ISIS. Yeah, you've heard of them. The accusation states that Turkish officials have been paying for oil without giving any thought to where it comes from, like they're American or something. That's not, hey, we're all patriots here. Can we move along? It was reported this weekend that a woman sat on the front rack of a CTA bus and insisted that the bus keep moving because she was a bike. This really happened, as you can see. Now, this may sound funny, it may sound crazy, but I mean, just imagine this is some sort of Freaky Friday scenario, and right now out there's a 72 Schwinn trying to pay for a sandwich at Jimmy John's. What a time to be alive. Great. A recent study showed that for the first time in years, more Mexican immigrants are leaving the U.S. than are entering it. This is true. A study indicated that most people were really just simply wanting to reunite with their family, although there was a significant percentage leaving because they just don't get what Kanye's going for anymore. I feel for the guy. Icelandic recording artist Bjork, who is seen here. Oh, well, Neil, do we have a better picture we can recognize Bjork a little bit? Okay. There she is. She sent a plea to world leaders at the climate change conference in France last week, citing her concerns over accelerating rates of extinction, desertification, soil depletion, and acidifying of our rivers and oceans. She then turned into a flock of birds and flew away. Guys, we got a great show for you tonight. We have Alderman Scott Wagasback is here. Keith Alanis of Roomy Spice is here as well. And we will have a musical performance from Lily Kay in not too short an order. But first, we're going to play a little game.